Hello, good morning, and welcome to class 711. 711, and we're going to do paragraphs today. Paragraph 178, maybe 179, and if we're lucky, 180. I think we're going to finish this book before class 800. But before I start with my paragraphs, I want to say, this was the lady. I don't know if you can see it. ¿Se ve, Marta? This is my girlfriend in Barcelona, Margarita. She is sitting at a, ¿cómo se dice? At a sewing machine. Máquina de coser. Yes, because on this program, many moons ago, hace muchas lunas, I was talking about sewing machines. And she sent me a bottle of wine for my birthday, but she didn't send a return address. So I didn't have the opportunity to write a letter or a note because she doesn't have a computer. She doesn't have the internet. She doesn't have a computer. She doesn't have a cell phone. All right. And so I couldn't write, but she called here to our receptionist and said, did he receive his bottle of wine? And the receptionist, Lucinda, said, yes. Lucinda is from Cajamarca in Peru. All right, she said, yes, he did. And she left her telephone number, so I called her. And she was delighted to have a telephone call, and we spoke for a few minutes the other day. So, Margarita, te quiero mucho, I love you, you're the best. No se dice en inglés, en español sí. Te quiero, puede ser te amo, pero también puede ser es que eres, me encantas, o sea, como persona. So te quiero in Spanish has a broader application. In English, I love you is te amo, o te quiero con amor. Okay. Now the expression, como te quiero. That, we don't say I love you. We say, you're number one. You're the best. You're the first in my heart, or something like this, okay? Margarita, you're the best. Number one, se va a morir. Because this program, I think in febrero estamos, no? Okay. 2023, all right, paragraph number 178. It's funny, I like this paragraph. This is one of my favorite paragraphs. But besides, this paragraph is a true story. It's a true story. It's very interesting. ¿Quieres oírlo, Marta? Marta wants to hear the paragraph. A ver si lo entiendes. It's funny, isn't it? They always seemed like such a normal old couple. No one would have thought that they had $1 million in the bank. And since hardly anyone paid any attention to them, except the postman, who chatted with him a few minutes every day, they left their entire fortune to him. They didn't have any natural heirs. Remember, this book is for listening comprehension only. Don't approach these paragraphs for oral reproduction. We have a new book for that. But this book is not. This book is passive. Reception, not exposition. All right. He tocado el micrófono sin querer. I touched the microphone and I didn't mean to. And Marta hears it. Marta hears it. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny, isn't it? Funny es gracioso. En este caso no es curioso, ¿no? Es curioso, ¿no? It's funny, isn't it? It's funny. It's funny, isn't it? They always seemed like such a normal old couple. Pues la pareja estará muerta ya. Se habla en el pasado. Siempre parecieron una pareja tan normal, una pareja muy entrada en años, tan normal. They always seemed like, the couple, they always seemed like such a normal old couple. Esto es un pueblo grande. In the United. This is a true story. In a big town, maybe 10,000 people, 5,000 people in the United States. It's funny, isn't it? They always seemed like such a normal old couple. No one would have ever thought they had $1 million in the bank. And since hardly anyone paid any attention to them, except the postman, who chatted with them for a few minutes every day, they left their entire fortune to him, to the postman. Yeah, they didn't have any natural heirs. Herederos naturales no tenían. They didn't have any natural heirs. H-E-I-R, heir, suena igual que aire, is heredero. Mis herederos, my heirs, your heirs, to inherit. The heirs inherit the estate, con E delante. Estate es el patrimonio del que fallece, o que dona. Okay, these are the heirs. He donates, or it's an inherits. They inherit, that's the heirs. Now this couple, this is a true story. This happened in Hamilton, Illinois. Hamilton, it's the name of the town. Hamilton, Illinois is a town of about 2,000 people or 3,000 people, located on the Mississippi River. You cross the river, you're in Iowa, Keokuk, Iowa. Now in Hamilton, there was an old couple living in a normal little house in the town, in the small town. And they were not very social, but every day the postman stopped and chatted for a few minutes. The postman was very nice, and they chatted with the postman. And when they died, they left over $1 million to the postman. And in the United States, the inheritance tax is not high. Here in Spain, the inheritance tax is extremely high, 70%. If there isn't a blood connection or a marriage connection with the heir. You understand? In the United States, no. I can pass on my estate to Marta in the United States. There's no problem. Of course, she pays a normal inheritance tax, but not an incredible inheritance tax. All right. So, but in any case, it's funny, isn't it? Curioso, ¿no? Es curioso. ¿No crees? It's funny, isn't it? Everybody, la pareja ellos dos, they always seemed like such a normal old couple. Una pareja tan normal, such a normal couple. They always seemed, es difícil pronunciarlo, But for me, no, but for you, seemed like. Truco fonético, la D con la L, de la. Seemed like. They always seemed like such a normal couple. Yes. No one would have ever thought, no se le habría ocurrido a nadie. No one would ever thought they had $1 million in the bank. They had $1 million in the bank. And puesto que casi nadie les hacía caso. And since, puesto que, dado que, ya que, y puesto que, since hardly anybody, no? Hardly anyone. Casi nadie, hardly anyone. And since hardly anyone paid any attention to them, except the postman or the mailman who chatted with them. To chat is platicar, conversar. Who chatted with them for a few minutes every day. They left, dejaron, they left their entire fortune to him. They didn't have any natural heirs. So, lucky postman, eh? The moral of the story, hay moraleja aquí. The moral of the story is be pleasant and be nice with everybody. You never know. Amabilidad de guerrillas. Subliminal, and you never know. But if you're not nice, it eliminates any possibility of something good. If you want good things to happen to you, be pleasant, be nice with everybody, even with people you don't like. Yes, just be good. And it increases the possibility of interesting opportunities, interesting outcomes. Outcomes, yeah. Interesantes desenlaces. Outcomes. Claro, el outcome es un desenlace. ¿Cómo ha salido la cosa? Claro. How did it come out? ¿Salió todo bien? Did everything come out? Come out is salir. Come out. To come out. Yeah. How did everything come out? Let me see. Yeah. I can't find anything small, Marta. I need something small. Something small. I have an idea. All right. So, there's nothing in this cup. The cup is empty. You see? Oh, something came out. Huh? O sea, vino fuera, literalmente, salió. Entonces la expresión, ¿cómo te vino fuera la cosa, el examen? How did it come out? Everything came out fine. Everything came out fine. And so, invirtiendo las palabras come out, pones outcome, eso es el sustantivo, el desenlace. Como salió la cosa. Everything came out fine, the outcome was good. All right. So, amabilidad de guerrillas. I've spoken about this before. If you're nice to people, pleasant to people, sometimes you can enjoy some interesting surprises. You never know. Paragraph 179. Are you ready? I've tried everything. I've tried everything, but to no avail. I've tried talking to his father. I've tried sending him to the school psychologist. I've tried punishing him in front of his classmates. I've tried working with him after school hours. I've run out of things to do. I guess I might as well give up. ¿Quién habla? What's his profession? Who's talking? The person who's talking is a teacher, a school teacher, maybe primary school or secondary school. And he or she, I think it's a man, he's frustrated and he's discouraged, desanimado. And in fact, he says, I might as well give up. I might as well. Might as well es una expresión intraducible. Visto lo visto por allá. Me rindo. ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué no? Ya está bien. Ya. Me rindo. ¿Por qué no? I might as well. Might as well is very common in English. Might as well. Es como una renuncia, una rendición. Might as well. I might as well. Visto lo visto, bueno, hagámoslo. We might as well do it. No hay otra alternativa mejor, pues hagámoslo. Let's do it. We might as well do it. Might as well. All right. I've tried everything. Lo he intentado todo. He intentado todo en inglés, sin el lo. I've tried everything. I've tried everything. But to no avail. Avail. Disponible is available. Se dispones. To your avail, available. But to no avail is a frase, es una expresión hecha. To no avail means sin fruto, sin resultado, sin el resultado deseado. To no avail. I've tried everything, but to no avail. I've tried talking to his father. He probado hablar con su padre. I've tried talking to his father. I've tried sending him to the school psychologist. All right. I've tried punishing him. Castigarle al pobre. Bueno, pobre no sé si es pobre. I've tried punishing him in front of his classmates. Yes. I've tried working with him in after school hours. I say, Jorgito, no te vayas. Come, let's work together for 30 minutes after school, trying to help Jorgito, all right? Little Georgie. Georgie Porgy, yes, sir. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. All right, Georgie. So, I've tried talking to his father. I've tried sending him to the school psychologist. I've tried punishing him in front of his classmates. I've tried working with him after school hours. I've run out of things to do. Se me ha acabado, se me han agotado las cosas que puedo hacer. I have run out of things to do. I guess, supongo, cuando es resignación, dice supongo, encogiéndote de hombros, qué remedio. I guess I might as well give up. Tirar la toalla, to throw in the towel. I guess I might as well give up. So apparently, little Georgie is a complicated student. Probably primary school. Maybe Georgie is 10 years old, 9 years old. And the teacher, the school teacher, cuando es maestro de primaria, solemos decir school teacher, no solo teacher. The school teacher is pulling out his hair because he doesn't know what to do to keep this little boy in line. Of course, probably little Georgie is hyperactive, which in my opinion is not necessarily bad. A hyperactive child, when that child is 35 years old, is often a very effective professional, a very good worker. They channel their energy, high energy. And if you can channel your high energy, channel is canalizar or encauzar. If you can channel a hyperactive child as he grows up, if he can channel his energy. For example, I remember one boy, Jamie Oldacre, como suena, Oldaker. Está en internet, you can find him in Wikipedia, Jamie Oldacre. He was a classmate of mine. He became famous. Oldaker, con K simple hacia el final. Oldacre, Jamie Oldacre. He was very hyperactive. Impossible for the teachers, impossible. But he channeled, when in his adolescence, when he was a teenager, he channeled that energy into playing the drums. And he became one of the best drummers in the United States. And he was the drummer for Eric Clapton. You see, Jamie Oldacre. And so you can see that hyperactivity is not necessarily bad. Some parents and teachers or child psychologists give hyperactive kids tranquilizers. I don't necessarily agree with that. I was quite hyperactive when I was a kid. I was quite hyperactive. Not as hyperactive, I think, as Georgie. Yes. Or maybe Victor, right? I think Victor is hyperactive. All right. I've tried everything, but to no avail. Frase hecha, no te preocupes por esto. But with no result. I've tried, fíjate, he probado hablar con su padre. Este tipo de try, como probar, ensayar, hacer esto, va con gerundio después. I've tried talking to his father. I've tried sending him, enviándole al psicólogo del colegio. I've tried sending him to the school psychologist. I've tried punishing him in front of his classmates. I've tried working with him after school hours. I've run out of things to do. I guess I might as well give up. Don't give up. Georgie will become a good kid. Georgie Porgy. Pudding and pie. Pudding y tarta. O pastel. Georgie Porgy. Porgy no se ve nada. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls. El niño así, En el patio del recreo. Kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Pargie ran away. All right, you understand the rhyme? All right. How much time do we have, Marta? Yes, we have time for paragraph number 180? Okay. I don't know why it's so popular these days. I don't know why it's so popular these days to teach children how to read and write at such a young age. My son's only 4, and they're already teaching him arithmetic. What he should be doing is painting pictures, tying knots, and learning how to get along with his classmates, with kids his age. Learning how to get along with kids his age. To get along with kids his age. Kids. Learning how to get along with kids his age, de su edad. Chavales, chavalines de su edad. Llevarse bien. Yeah, to get along with kids his age. Yes. I don't know why it's so popular. La pronunciación en inglés es radicalmente diferente en español. En español, popular. En inglés, popular. Como learn, burn, quemar. Popular. Hola, papá. Popular. Population. Popularity. All right. Popular. I don't know why it's so popular these days. These days es en la actualidad estos días. No sé por qué es tan popular estos días. O sea, de tiempo a esta parte. I don't know why it's so popular these days to teach children how to read and write. To read and write at such a young age. Yellow yerba young. At such a young age. Yes. My son's only 4. Victor's 5 now. No, Victor's still 4. Yeah, Victor will be 5 in a few days. My son's only 4, and they're already, los del colegio, and they're already teaching him arithmetic. Aritmética. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 10 minus 6 is 4. That's arithmetic. And they're already teaching him arithmetic. What he should be doing, in my opinion, what he should be doing is painting pictures, tying knots, atar nudos, tying knots, and learning how to get along with kids his age. All right. This paragraph I wrote probably in 1987, 1988. That's 35 years ago, Dios mío. 35 years ago. By the way, Marta, last Friday, I had a meeting in another company, and several people in the meeting met me for the first time and said, "You look much younger in person than on television." I said, "You look much younger in person than on television." All right. Okay. But I don't look so old yet. Tan viejo no soy. Oh, no parezco. I don't look so old yet. All right. Bicho malo nunca muere. All right. I don't know why it's so popular these days to teach children how to read and write at such a young age. My son is only 4, and they are, ellos los profes, and they're already teaching him arithmetic. Arithmetic. It's not important, this word, mathematics. Arithmetic. What he should be doing, lo que debería estar haciendo, what he should be doing, es forma continua con should. Lo que debería estar haciendo el chico, no es números y letras. What he should be doing is painting pictures to develop his creativity, tying knots, and learning how to get along with kids his age. And I agree with this. I think children should start at a later age. I think children should begin to read and write and do numbers at age 7, not age 4, 5, or 6. Because the brain is more mature. Hay más circuitos en su sitio, cerebrales. There are more brain circuits. There's more neurons, neuronas. There are more neurons working, and they learn quickly. And they identify learning with something that's not difficult, arduous, uphill. And so boom, boom, boom. Because the brain is prepared to learn. The brain is not, depending on the child, the brain is not necessarily prepared at age 4 or 5 to learn certain things. But the brain is prepared to develop creativity and to develop social interaction, which is extremely important. Creativity and social interaction. All right, that's paragraph 180. We finished 3 paragraphs today. Tomorrow, something else. Take care.